What's up, guys? It's time for the losers match. What the hell? We've had such a crazy day today. Curious, actually, the first to get out of this group. I feel like I'm casting in a StarCraft Bizarro world.
Yeah. Well, what's going to happen here now? Dream against ByuL? I give the edge to ByuL, but I mean, Dream has shown some of the best TvZ that we've really seen. So I don't know. It's a crazy match, and whatever comes after this is a crazy match as well.
This could easily be a match where it's ByuL versus Hero.
Only one of these three guys goes to the next round.
Yeah, and what's crazy about this too is we had positive vibes, positive feels here from the CJ players saying, yeah, our goal is that we just both get out.
Yeah.
Hero most likely first, then ByuL second, and then this result happens.
Yeah. Shouldn't we just make it a round of 9?
We should.
Wouldn't that just be better?
We should. Exactly.
Just a round of 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, game number 1's going to be on merry-go-round. Going to be your classic TvZ. I would say that Dream. I think Dream's got a good shot. ByuL seemed a bit more frustrated earlier.
Maybe.
In his game against Curious. I don't know. What do you think?
I think ByuL has a slight edge here, to be honest.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. Game 1's loaded up. The loser of this best of 3 is knocked out of the GSL Code S. In the upper left in the red, he is
SK Telecom T1 Dream.
Dream on quite a heater this year, just killing it.
And in the bottom center, in the blue,
CJ Entus ByuL.
ByuL, of course, playing super well also. His ZVT is just something else, man. Like, his ZVT is, like, just so beautiful. He plays some of the sickest macro ZVT ever. Just, I'm actually very excited for it. Can be a tough map, though. That 4th base.
4th base is a bit tricky on this one, but I guess ByuL has the better spawn for this, right?
I think, however you look at it, it's kind of tough. I feel like no matter which spawn you're at, you're kind of in the same way. You kind of had the same tough decision. Like,
I guess
do you expand somewhere where they attack downhill?
It is pushable if you push, make a beeline to the right side of the map, and then just go down on that upper 4th base.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty tough, so we'll see. Yeah, I think it's a really good match. This is definitely a match, in my opinion, that you could see in like a round of 4 of anything. It's just, these two are such ballers.
I almost don't even know if I could see that in a round of 4 for this tournament, though. Just because of the players that we got already, I'm like, damn, there's some good people here.
What would be the round of 4? Like, if you could just handpick it.
Okay, it
would be the best round of 4 you could ever have.
I'm not going to say Hoover Sue because I have the brackets in my head. But
I need you. Yeah,
4 players, not Hoover Sue, but Paru, Martin.
They can be people that are Marting and Paru. They can be players that are
Paru
already eliminated and stuff. You just make up a round of 4 that'd be the best ever.
Well, here's one that could still happen. Okay, Maru, Parting, Hero. No, you can't have that because Parting's going to be playing here if it gets out. Ideally, Hero, Parting.
No. I'm saying you can rearrange it, and it doesn't have to be players that are still in the tournament.
I would still put those 2 players in.
Okay.
And then Maru, and then let me think of a Zerg for a second.
Hero, Parting, Maru.
And then I guess I would have picked Life, but Life got eliminated. But that's what I would have put for my final 4.
That's a really good round 4. That is really, really good.
What about you? And don't copy any of mine.
Don't copy any of yours.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'll come up with something even better than that then. All right,
Zest Rain.
Yeah, hold on.
SOS. And
SOS. Okay, hold on. SOS. Dark.
Younghua.
Innovation.
Yeah.
And somehow Nesty.
Oh yeah, yours wins. I like yours
Mine's
better.
way more exciting. And Nesty wins it, by the way. He's like, well, I mean, I'm not going to lose when I'm this deep, right? Like,
yeah.
Anyways, Reapers.
All right, so the Reapers are coming out. Will they get the Queen? Probably not.
No, probably not. Of course, they will be joined by Hellions a little bit later on here.
So Link speed almost done, which means the end of the Reaper harass is basically upon us.
It's nigh, some might say.
It's 9.
Yes.
Okay, so 14, 16, 18 lings now.
That's a lot of Zerglings.
And he's not stopping. Now let's see if he can actually nab the Reapers in the middle of the map. You know, with the Overlords out here, he can spot for him.
And he might actually be able to run by, like, for instance, look at this. The Overlord checking, he's like, oh, are the depots down? It looks like they are, in fact.
By the way, I think we've had an unusual amount of ling run-bys with depots down this season. I don't know if anybody out there is a stats junkie, but I feel like we've had a lot of moments where the depots just didn't touch up yet.
I'm excited to see if he actually, like, does a little sneakery up here. Look at this. Oh, my God. He's baiting him. He's so masterful at this.
But the sense, the star sense there from Dream is quite good. However, he's not going to be able to mine from here.
This is still
What about that depot? No!
Yeah, you got some mules, you got 3 SCVs. It's all good.
And these lings can book it out of there, too.
Yeah, they're fast. They have the speed Zergling upgrade. The metabolic boost, some call it.
As some would say. Well,
it means their metabolism goes quicker and they run faster.
And that's why those lings have a 6-pack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Even though they eat mac and cheese all day. I mean, you hate them for it, you know?
They drink soda.
You're like, do you work out? And they're like, no.
Like, do you even drink water?
Then they go, I eat all sorts of stuff. I eat whatever I want. And then you go, oh.
Well, they don't have a very long lifespan.
You go, well, if I eat one cup ramen, my body looks different the next day. So we have Ling's coming down here and trying to get a surround on the Reaper Hellions. And the Reaper Hellions together can really push a Zerg back. Yeah. Not just Lings, but Creep Tumors as well.
And he has Banshee coming out as well. So he's going to have to utilize his Queens as well as his Speedlings. Hold on to the third base that he's making. Now we do have an armory on the way, so looks like this is probably going to turn into a Hellbat attack. That's pretty scary.
I think this is a great follow-up, though, for Dream. Especially just getting these other Lings out here. You know, it's already hard enough for Hellbats to really get a surround. You know when you surround Hellbats with Lings, and you don't feel that great about it because all the Lings die anyways? Yeah. You're like, well, I guess that was better than if we just hit from one side, but I'm still a little bit pissed off.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, now he can't even get that perfect surround now.
Oh, man. Well, let's see here. That armory is about to finish, Tasteless. Brings these Reapers up to tank that damage. Some Lings coming out to try to help out. He does have some Banelings here. He can get some connections. A little bit hard, though. Doesn't have that many Lings right now. One kind of nice thing for ByuL, he does get his upgrades started a little bit quicker than we're going to see from Dream. So at least he's not going to be behind on upgrades, probably until +3 attack is done for Dream.
Banshee's actually going back here. One pretty badly beaten up. And it does look like Dream is just setting up for a pretty solid push here later on. He can poke around with those Hellions, though.
Yeah, he's going to run in and see what he can get done. Queen's hiding behind that rock.
They're taking cover back there. To their confusion, the Hellions fire right through it, though.
Right through that
right
giant
through
boulder.
The rock, okay? Yet the rock does not melt. Just figure that out.
The flame from the Hellions not hot enough.
But somehow hot enough. It's actually like a...
it's like a ghost flame of
it's
some
like
sort.
CS. It's like the op flamethrower, like that fires through walls, but it fires fast.
Well, a bullet could go through walls, but flame?
This is like a flame AWP from CS. That's what I'm saying. It goes through the wall. Right now,
but you can imagine a bullet going through a wall.
That guy's a map hacker. Turn off your aimbot.
Auto aim as well in those Hellions.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's got creep there.
That is great.
Well, guys, we're not going to see that base taken until like 48
It's over, guys.
Or
Terran
something.
is lost.
Yeah.
Now dropping the creep there, just slowing down that expansion from landing. Gets the SCVs that have been transferred there off sync when the command center lands. They might return to the wrong location. Also, Banshee's coming in here, actually flying into the Spore Crawler.
Picking off a few drones, though.
At first, I thought he was actually hitting the Spore with that. I'm like, is he trying some weird micro trick against Spores? Are we going to learn today that you can actually kite units that aren't, kite buildings that aren't moving? Is this that moment? So we have the Stim Pack coming here.
That'd be cool if you could go first-person mode on your Banshees and like micro away from the the spore hits.
Yeah.
But it, like,
or you
can't
could
macro
go
during
first
that.
person mode and then fly really low, like hover above the ground, and then fire from there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'm still trying to figure out why, you know.
Bring your Banshee upside down to make an anti-air unit.
Or you see Broodlord, so you fly up so you can hit him on the head so the Broodlings can't hit you.
That would be awesome. That's the real Archon mode. All right, well, we do have the Hellbats coming in now. As those Banshees has Stim as well. Nice spread coming up. See ByuL with the counterattack,
this
though.
is a great counterattack, and the SCVs can't actually repair that as effectively. Oh my god, and ByuL is cleaning house right now. Just Banshees left, and they're not even being microed, so they're going to be picked off, or at least one will be.
Wow. No, he got both of them right there.
Oh, did he? Did he
Very
get
well
both?
done, yeah. In the meantime, these Lings dealing some real damage here at this third base. That would have been no good for Terran.
That's not the worst place in the world to hide, but it's certainly not good enough.
That's a lot of SCVs in there, I think. He is getting quite a few kills. In the meantime, some more Lings and Banes kind of holding him off.
That's funny, he pulled back when there were only 3 SCVs, like that was the magic number, and he was losing too many Lings there. Well, this is bad. And, you know, cool enough, we see an expansion here, a little bit closer in push distance here for ByuL being taken.
ByuL really showing his level in this matchup, by the way. Just really some fantastic play from him so far. Great counterattacks. Just always having enough units to hold off everything.
All right, Muta's coming up now and actually getting a ton of hits on these SCVs, so another interruption. Meanwhile, more Lings coming down here. Going to get the bunker, it looks like, and more. The SCVs, too. Meanwhile, a drop coming down over there. The Marines do clean that up, yes, but meanwhile, at the second base, still the SCVs very exposed right now. Dream really having a hard time falling apart pretty quickly here.
And it looks like Dream will continue to try to harass there. The Muta's taking quite a bit of damage. She's going to have to get out of there, but not before killing a lot of SCVs. At the moment, the drone count getting really high. Taste is up at 75, which is just beautiful, healthy drone count for this. Going against just 50 SCVs.
Well, I have to say, Dream's a pretty tenacious player, but ByuL's definitely getting further and further ahead here.
Yeah. He's even got 2-2. 2-2 going to be finishing up for Dream. But everything's gone quite well for ByuL. He's been able to hold on to this fourth base. Yeah, it's been harassed a little bit. It isn't mining at full efficiency or anything like that.
If I'm not mistaken here, I believe that the next attack just kills Dream because he loses his third base.
I think you're just about right, Tasteless. Even after all those drops, if you were to look at ByuL's teeth as if he was a horse, you would definitely consider him a good gift.
Wow. That is the exact words I was going to say, but you beat me to it.
I think most people would have commented this exactly the
pretty
same.
much. I mean, there's going to be so many Banelings. What is the name of that emote where it's just shrugging? The one that, now I can't even remember his name.
Tasteless shrugs?
No, the shrugging emote.
I don't know.
The one that, now I can't remember the foreign pro gamer used to use it all the time.
Oh, shrugging?
Yeah. The smiley face with its head tilted, that's like the...
So like Maro? Sounds like something Maro would do.
No, Maro's emotes are way better. They have those dumb duck faces, and I love them so much. Every time I see the Maro emote posted in a stream chat, I start cracking up. He's got a couple of them, too.
Yeah, he's good.
Well,
he's good at emotes.
He is. He's got a good sense of humor, actually. So, this should be the end here. I think ByuL just goes and hits the third base.
Well, if Dream can hold on, he does have 3-3 on the way. Hey, we could get some really good Widowmine hits. That could definitely prolong his life.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If there was one thing that could save him, that would be it. We have the fifth base now being taken here. We have the I don't care anymore number of Banelings.
We have the let's go on to the next game number of Banelings here.
Yeah. So he's going to group out the Lings. He doesn't want to get...
Let's see if he has some I still care Spider Mines or Widow Mines, darn it.
And notice the Banelings are effectively going around the Thors because you don't want to hit the Thors into the, or the Banelings into the Thors.
Yeah,
and maybe a little bit just for good measure, but there it is. GG.
Well done by ByuL.
All right, so ByuL's still got a shot. Unfortunately, it may be friend versus friend instead of friend versus foe if ByuL does win here. Hero versus ByuL possibly, unless Dream comes back with a 2-0 in our next two games.
That's right. And Taste says, who are you to judge whether or not Dream is friends with ByuL?
Oh no, I actually meant Hero friends with ByuL.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'll be the judge of that for sure. They gave me the mic. I guess that just means I have the power right now.
You have too much power, Tasteless. Someone needs to stop you. You're a tyrant.
Tasteless is the Mad King of casting.
Tasteless decides what's going on.
Yeah.
I would love if you just made up like some very harsh storylines. Like, I don't know if you guys knew this, but the reason why Dream had to go to SK is because ByuL told CJ that they could not recruit him.
Said Tasteless, the Mad King, who ruled for 1,000 years on the GSL.
1,000 years! I love
Everybody else was doing VR, VR, Oculus Rift 7, 3D tournaments on the moon, but Tasteless was down here. 1,000 years of tyranny.
And then eventually, after 1,000 years, as would happen to anyone that lives 1,000 years, Tasteless got hit by a bus. And
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
the end of it.
I got a really, really rare virus and it just took me out, man. It was very unfortunate. Well, we're going to go into game number 2 now. Dead Wing. Dream against ByuL. Right now, ByuL looking pretty hot, but maybe Dream can turn this around. Regardless, the winner goes on to face off against Hero in our final best of 3 today. In the bottom left, in the red, he is
SK Telecom T1 Dream.
He ruled the 7 continents of esports. In the upper right, in the blue, he is
CJ2's ByuL.
Tasteless being the Mad King of casting, ruled the 7 esport houses: CJ Entus, SK Telecom, KT, Jin Air Green Wings, SBENU.
in my apartment.
Yeah. And a couple lesser ones like Prime. Prime is basically the Mormons or something. It's like they have grayscale or something. I don't know.
Oh man, what do you think of that barracks placement?
It's
kind of interesting.
You can hop his Reapers down pretty quickly with it.
That's true.
A little bit quicker to go north that way. Probably quicker to go the other direction too. Northeast.
Northeast and a half. Like, Hatchery coming down now.
Well,
speaking of players named Dream, have you had any cool dreams lately, Artosis?
let me think about that for a minute. I don't think so.
I actually had a dream last night. I was playing Heroes of the Storm, #Passion.
Yeah? God,
Although, I have had plenty of StarCraft dreams. Do you ever dream you're playing StarCraft?
Yeah, but those are always nightmares. Can
No.
never macro in my dreams. It's even worse than real life.
No, are you serious or are you joking?
No, I'm not joking.
Oh, really?
Whenever I dream about StarCraft, it's not a good dream.
Are you? That's so interesting. Whenever I dream about StarCraft, I don't actually have a bad time. I always have a good time. But occasionally, if I haven't moved my army out on the map, I move out and I find out I'm against a different race, and then I'm like, oh no. Then occasionally I barely hold it off. But
well, I'm sure that a good psychoanalyst would have a field day with my crazy dreams about games.
Well, we have the Reaper coming up now. His little Reaper baby step that he takes.
Hopping down.
It's Reaper accessible
Needs
there.
a stool. Can't jump all the way down.
No.
Viking wouldn't have any problem with that.
No way, man. But it wouldn't be as fast either. It'd be like probably a 10-second ordeal. It'd be like whoop, going up in the air, and then you have to right-click the Viking, which is pretty slow in acceleration, and then landing it down. And then, of course, you'd have to ask yourself, why on earth would you need to do that with a Viking in the first place? And then you walk it across the map, and it basically becomes the worst move you can do, literally, in StarCraft II. Literally.
That would be pretty bad.
That or run all your banelings into destructible rocks. I mean, it's hard to come up with something worse than that.
Have you ever seen Vikings kill broodlings?
No.
I just think that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Like watching them try to take out broodlings, and it's like, wait a minute, I could take out the root of the problem. The broodlord could just lift it off.
Uh-oh. Reaper's chased out. We have a Spore Crawler here. He might try to do that cool strategy where he moves out early on and tries to take out the Terran's Overlord.
It's like actually a floating barracks, and he gets it. It's like, whoa.
He's like, what? It's a floating eBay. We're like, what are these two doing?
If only. Well, double CC on the way after that factory. We do have speed coming up for ByuL. Looks like a very defensive speed. We don't have a huge plume of lings being created, as we did see in that previous game. And that's probably smart. Dream not quite as likely, I think, to fall for it again. And also definitely a different map, different choke sizes and whatnot. What? I think.
Oh my God. Okay.
Just waltzing in like
how many? This has happened so many times this season. This is so weird. I don't know if it's because in the previous meta at the end of last year, we had nobody trying to scout up ramps with lings. So therefore now people are just doing this and just pro gamers are not looking.
Rotations like that do occur. It could be.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Man, you better get a tattoo after that, Reaper. Never mind. Like, yeah, I got this one on my arm for this time. I almost died by lings.
And then it's not even colored.
All these people are sitting there at the bar like, this guy is not interesting.
Well, Stim on the way. Roach Warren coming up for ByuL. I do wonder. He did see how quick that third command center was, so we'll know that his opponent is in fact going to be light on units for a while. In fact, this is very greedy, even after getting that scouted, going right into the double eBay. Dream really wants to go into a longer macro game. I think ByuL hitting with a lot of roaches would be fantastic.
Well, it looks like that's what he's going to do. Almost 900 minerals banked up, 200 gas.
Oh, this is going to be Ab Fab, Tasteless.
This is going to be what?
Ab Fab.
Oh, Ab Fab. I thought you said Ab Fab. I'm like, can we even say that here? I mean, they give us a lot of freedom at GOM, but... All right, so we have the Banelings nest. I was like, I don't even know how to react to this.
You said that those Zerglings did have six-packs, I mean.
Well, this, I think, actually might just work. Look, he's got the Banelings hidden really well over there at that location.
I think this absolutely might just actually work, Tasteless.
I think you're right. We have the roaches coming down here now. Now, the roaches are not even the real threat. It's actually the Banelings that are going to be made here. Now, notice this, too. 2 eBays right there. I would say they are, you wouldn't want to call them your first line of defense. They're really just the buildings that will die in this attack. You're not like, don't worry, these eBays will hold this as you upgrade 1/1 out of them.
Quick cancel +1 attack and get plus building armor.
Oh, my God, he didn't see the Banelings.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That took me a second.
Yeah.
Okay, depots are up. That's one thing that's going better for Dream this game.
This is a lot of lings, man. ByuL is really going for broke here. All right, here we go. He's going to bust through this depot.
And he's in.
Oh, there's a Widow Mine there. Not the greatest hit.
Unfortunately not, and a lot more Banelings coming up here. And they go right for these SCVs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. Nothing even in the bunker yet.
Well, that is a lot of SCVs that they got so far. Can he hold on beyond this, though? He might be able to make some sort of comeback, but no, he's getting right up this ramp.
I like the I'm not impressed with your bunker play as he runs by this.
Yeah.
No combat shields. Not that I think would have been the big game changer here, but that's another thing not going well. GG, ByuL
will have to face his teammate.
Puts on his Iron Man suit and shoots up to the final match.
Is Iron Man shoot?
Suit.
Oh, suit.
It's actually a shoot. He goes down a tube, and then he gets in the Iron Man suit after he beats Hero, if he beats Hero.
In the meantime, unfortunately, Dream wearing a Reaper suit just explodes into the air after that series.
Unfortunately, Dream did not play anywhere near as well as we were hoping for today.
That is the reality of this Dream.
Yeah. There's always next time, but now we got another story coming up here. The two teammates, the two friends, the two allies, the two guys rooting for each other, well, they're going to have to face off to the death. One of them is going to go on, the other one, their story ends here.
That's right, and both these guys definitely round of 8 material, but with only one going up, who can beat parting out of these two is a good question.
I think most of us are hoping for a PvP with Hero against ByuL, but we might not get that. Teammate versus teammate is usually a pretty tough one to call.
Yeah, it's this is a tough match, and I'm just trying to think which match I'd rather see.
Hero versus parting is the answer.
Hero versus parting is the answer. But won't Hero just be proxy gated and die? Isn't that
possibly,
how his life normally goes?
It's like, take this, you normal player, Protoss. It just kills him. I don't know. Nothing else to say, man. Let's go ahead and take a short break. When we return, our final match, ByuL versus Hero.